For more than a century, the Virgin Islands have lived under the U.S. flag. Kids stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Families carry U.S. passports. Young men and women serve in the U.S. military. They do all of this as Americans, but not with all the rights that being Americans should guarantee. And that goes back to a set of Supreme Court decisions from the early 1900s, the Insular Cases. When the Spanish-American War ended in 1898, the U.S. acquired overseas territories, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. Islands far from the mainland, populated by people who looked, sounded, and lived differently from those in Washington. And right away, one question came up. If the U.S. flag flew there, did the Constitution follow it? In 1901, the Supreme Court gave its answer. In decisions like Downs versus Bidwell, the court ruled that these new territories belonged to the U.S., but were not fully part of it under the Constitution. And the justices used openly racist language to justify that distinction. They referred to the people of the new territories as alien races, questioning whether they could understand Anglo-Saxon principles. The implication? These populations didn't deserve full constitutional protection. That ruling became the model for every territory that followed, including the U.S. Virgin Islands. When the U.S. bought the Virgin Islands from Denmark in 1917, they were placed into this legal gray zone, American but not equal. Then in 1922, the Supreme Court cemented the term unincorporated territory in Balzac versus Puerto Rico. It was a category designed to keep these islands inside the American system, but outside the full protection of the Constitution. Over time, Congress had to make changes. First, a civilian government, then a local legislature, eventually an elected governor. But the real power still rests in Washington. And U.S. territories could feel that contradiction every day. We serve in the U.S. military, but can't vote for the president who sends us to war. We follow federal laws, but we have no voting representation in Congress. We are U.S. citizens, but don't have the full rights that citizenship is supposed to guarantee. Today, over 3.5 million people across the U.S. territories live under this system. The Insular Cases are now over 120 years old, born from racism, upheld by law, still deciding who gets full rights and who doesn't.